Good afternoon. I'm here to drop another trade line, another primary trade line that is currently reporting on my credit. If you guys don't know already, you can follow me on Instagram, Mr.Armani1985, or my Facebook or TikTok page, Paralegal Nation, or my YouTube page, Paralegal Nation, or you can simply look for my hashtag over 20 trade lines. So today, we're going to go over the second product that's offered by Ava. You can go to this website called meetava.com. We're going to go over the Ava card that builds credit using less credit. And right here, as you can see, this is a copy of my Experian credit report. I'm going to take a picture of it and upload it on my page so you guys can see. I'm going slow motion so you guys can see. At the bottom, they got their contact information. So the Ava card, which builds credit, is a $2,500 trade line that reports on your credit. It's just like the competitors is just like eCredible and Stellarfy. So we're going to go over what does it look like on your credit report once you get approved for this trade line. So the account name is called Ava Finance Inc. Your account number is fairly long. It's going to be a very long account number. And the account type is credit card. Let's stop there. 10% of your FICO is called credit mix, which generates your credit score. So you want to have a credit card, a secured credit card, an installment loan. Some people might have a mortgage. Some people might have a secured loan or a personal loan. So 10% of your FICO score is considered credit mix. Pretty much how I like to say it, it's called diversifying your credit portfolio. So Ava, for this particular product, is going to pop up as a credit card. And we'll go over the reason why they consider it a credit card shortly when I give you guys the details on the Ava card. The next thing is going to show the date that is open, the date that they reported it to the credit bureau. And then the next thing it says open/close. Of course, when you apply for this, it's going to be open. It's not going to be closed unless you close it on your own. The status, open, never late. Very important that your status on your credit report shows open, never late, because once you continue making payments, it's going to be open, never late. That means that you're paying it on time, which means that you get more points on your credit, right? That's what we want. We want more points. We don't want less points. Status updated. Status updated means that's the last time that the credit bureaus got an update from Ava Finance Incorporated, which is the trade line that's getting reported to your credit. The balance. Of course, your balance is going to be zero. I'm going to tell you the reason why and how you keep your balance as zero once we go into the product. Balance updated. It's going to show the date that the last time that this Ava Finance Inc. got in contact with the credit bureaus and updated them on the last time you made a payment, or was it a zero balance, or was it a balance on your account at all. The credit limit for this particular product, like I said earlier, it's a $2,500 trade line. And that's very, very good because guess what? You have more available credit, zero balance equals more points. That's what it's all about. Your monthly payment is $0. I'm gonna tell you how you keep it at a $0 once you go into the product. And then the terms, there is no terms because it's a credit card that you're using for your subscription services like eCredible and Stellarfy. Responsibility is going to say individual because this is not an authorized user. This is a primary trade line that you apply for in your name. Then at the bottom of your credit report, it shows the address of the consumer, just in case you have any billing issues, or if you have any you need to dispute something, not consumer but to the particular Ava Finance Incorporated, the address where you got to contact them for whatever problems you have. All right, that's the boring part. And let's go into the part how you build credit. So the Ava card is a virtual credit card that you use for your subscription services. So for those who have Hulu or the Disney packages, or if you're paying any type of subscription services, any type of gym memberships or cable bills, anything like that, I'm gonna enclose a list of all the available subscription services that they offer. So now let's go into the meat of this. So this Ava card, of course, it gives you a $2,500 trade line that's getting reported on your credit every month. It's going to take about 30 to 45 days. It's not like some of these trade lines that takes forever. All right. Now, it's no interest, no deposits, and it's an instant approval, meaning that there's no interest rate. You ain't got to pay no APRs. There's no high interest rate like 35.9%, which is the average interest rate on some of these low budget credit cards. There's no deposit, so that means there's no administration fee, and there's instant approval. Now, that sounds good, right? With the instant approval, but they still have to do a minor credit check, which is a soft one. It's not a hard credit check, which is going to make your points go down. They're going to do a minor credit check because guess what? They need to verify that you're an American citizen, 18 years of older, social security number, address, and your method of payment, which you're going to pay on towards this trade line, because you got to do some type of auto pay to reimburse when you use this card. And I'm going to give you guys how to do it successfully. Now, you're going to go to this website right here, and it's going to look like this. You're going to go up here with those 3 lines, and then it's going to go right here, and you're going to go to products. The product that you want, of course, is the Ava card right there, because yesterday I went over the other one. All right, boom. All right, boom. All right, so with this Ava card, it gives you a high limit with no money, meaning it's a $2,500 trade line. That would look very good on a lot of you guys' credit, because some of you guys might have secured credit cards that got like $200 or $100 or $300, or you might not have no trade lines at all. So with this card, it's gonna give you a $2,500 trade line, and it's gonna make your credit utilization lower if you have any debt, which is very, very good. Next, there's no interest on using this card. So when you use your Ava card to pay for your subscription services, you don't have to pay no interest rates at all. So if they give you a $25 limit, you pay the $25 and that's it. The next thing, it gets reported to all 3 major credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, which is a good thing because some of us might have low credit scores with TransUnion, but have a higher credit score with Equifax, or a low credit score with Experian, but have a higher credit score with TransUnion. This trade line reports to all 3. I don't know if you guys noticed before that there are some trade lines out there that only report to 1 of the 3 or 2 of the 3, or some of them 3 of the 3. So you got to be careful with that too. Then with this trade line is you can use your Ava card to pay for subscription services. So now what a lot of us are currently doing is we're using our standard debit card, like I use Varo, to pay for our subscription services. This is just an example. I don't use this, but I'm just giving an example. Some of us use Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, etc. So what you'll do is instead of you using this bank account, what you'll do is you're going to use the card that they give you. So for example, I'm going to give you an example of the card that they gave me. So this right here is the card that they gave me. So when you apply for Ava, you're going to give your subscription services this card. You don't give them your bank account card, because they're going to give you a limit of $25 at first. So let's say your T-Mobile bill is $20. Instead of using your bank account, you're going to give them this card, this virtual card. And they're going to charge this card, and then you're going to pay it back with this card, because they're going to give you the available credit as if you're using that $2,500 trade line. So let's repeat that again. Instead of you paying for your subscription service on your current bank account, which is this card, for example, I'm just giving an example, you're going to use the card that they give you. So what you'll do is you'll call your subscription service, or the list of subscription services that they have, and I'm gonna go over that list too, and you say, hey, I want to change my method of payment. They're gonna say, okay, you want to give them your new debit card or credit card. You're gonna give them this number with this expiration date and this CVV number. They're gonna charge this card because that's a $2,500 limit, but you only can use $25. You're gonna take your original bank account card off of your account and use this one, because this is the one that's gonna get reported to your credit as a $2,500 trade line. So as you can see, my balance is $0 because I don't use it for subscription services like that, because I don't really have no subscription services. I just want the credit. But let's say if I'm paying for Hulu $7, instead of me giving them my regular debit card, I'll give them this number. They're going to charge this number right here, the $7 for Hulu services, and then I pay the Hulu services back with this card once they bill me on this card on my statement. All right. So as you can see, it says balance right there, available credit $2,500. So I keep it at 0 balance. How do you keep it at a 0 balance? You use this card for your subscription services, and you pay them back with this card. This is the $2,500 trade line. This one is not. So let's just go over they have an app as well. So what you'll do is you'll go to the list of subscription services right there. You click on that. It has a list of all the subscription services right there that they use. But I'm going to just go over some of that they have. 24-Hour Fitness, ABC Mouse, BET, Geico, ESPN, Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, Spotify, PlayStation Plus, Paramount, Pandora, Verizon, T-Mobile, Stars Entertainment, Sprint Wireless, YouTube Premium, Sling TV. The list goes on. So if you have any subscription services, don't use this use Meetava, and then you will repay it with this, and your balance will be low, and you get that $2,500 trade line.